Rear admiral is a naval commissioned officer rank above that of a commodore and captain, and below that of a vice admiral. It is generally regarded as the lowest of the admiral ranks, which are also sometimes referred to as flag officers, or flag ranks. In many navies it is referred to as a two-star rank. It originated from the days of naval sailing squadrons and can trace its origins to the Royal Navy. Each naval squadron would be assigned an admiral as its head, who would command from the center vessel and direct the activities of the squadron. The admiral would in turn be assisted by a vice admiral, who commanded the lead ships which would bear the brunt of a naval battle. In the rear of the naval squadron, a third admiral would command the remaining ships and, as this section of the squadron was considered to be in the least danger, the admiral in command of the rear would typically be the most junior of the squadron admirals. This has survived into the modern age, with the rank of rear admiral the most junior of the admiralty ranks of many navies. In some European navies, and in the Canadian Forces French rank translations, the rank of rear admiral is known as contre-amiral. In the German Navy the rank is known as kontradmiral, superior to the flotilla admiral. In the Royal Netherlands Navy, this rank is known as Schildbijnacht, denoting the role junior to the squadron admiral, and fleet admiral. Australia. The Royal Australian Navy maintains a rank of Rear Admiral. Refer to Australian Defence Force ranks and Insignia. The abbreviation is RADM. Since the mid-1990s, the insignia of a Royal Australian Navy Rear Admiral is the Crown of St Edward above a crossed sword and baton, above two silver stars, above the word Australia. Like the Royal Navy version, the sword is a traditional naval cutlass. The stars have 8 points, unlike the 4-pointed order of the Bath stars used by the Army. Prior to 1995, the RAN shoulder board was identical to the Royal Navy shoulder board. The Royal Navy shoulder board changed again in 2001 and the Australian and UK shoulder boards are now identical except for the word Australia. Rear Admiral Robin Walker AM, RAN became the first female admiral in the Royal Australian Navy when she was appointed Surgeon General of the Australian Defence Force on December 16, 2011. Canada. In the Royal Canadian Navy, the rank of Rear Admiral is the Navy rank equivalent to Major General of the Army and Air Force. A Rear Admiral is a flag officer, the naval equivalent of a general officer. A Rear Admiral is senior to a Commodore and Brigadier General, and junior to a Vice Admiral and Lieutenant General. The rank insignia for a Rear Admiral is 2 silver maple leaves beneath a silver crossed sword and baton, all surmounted by St. Edward's crown, worn on gold shoulder boards on the white short-sleeved shirt or the tropical white tunic. The service dress features a wide strip of gold braid around the cuff and, since June 2010, above it a narrower strip of gold braid embellished with the executive curl. On the visor of the service cap are 2 rows of gold oak leaves. Germany. Kontradmiral is an OF7 2-star rank equivalent to the Generalmajor in the German Army and the German Air Force. See also Guyana. The Guyana Defence Force Coast Guard is the naval component of the military of Guyana. As such, the ranks of the Coast Guard are naval ranks similar to the practice in the respective Coast Guards of Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. The rank of Rear Admiral was first awarded to Chief of Staff Commodore Gary Best on August 19, 2013. The rank insignia consists of 2 silver pips with green highlights, beneath a crossed sword and baton, all surmounted by the gold-colored Kashyyyks crown with red and green highlights. India. The Indian Navy also maintains a Rear Admiral rank senior to Commodore and Captain ranks and junior to Vice Admiral ranks. The rank insignia for a Rear Admiral is 2 stars beneath crossed sword and baton, all surmounted by emblem of India, worn on shoulder boards. Iran. Before Islamic Revolution, the Iranian Imperial Navy. After Islamic Revolution, the Islamic Republic of Iran Navy, also known as the Iranian Navy. Pakistan. A Rear Admiral in the Pakistani Navy is a senior and 2-star rank naval officer, appointed in higher naval commands. Like most Commonwealth navies, the Rear Admiral rank is superior to Commodore and Captain. However, the rank is junior to the 3-star rank Vice Admiral and 4-star rank Admiral, who is generally a Chief of Naval Staff of the Navy. New Zealand. The highest ordinary rank currently filled in the Royal New Zealand Navy is Rear Admiral, and this is the rank held by the Chief of Navy unless that person is also Chief of Defence Force. Singapore. The Republic of Singapore Navy uses two ranks with the title of Rear Admiral, a 1-star rank, and Rear Admiral, a 2-star rank. United Kingdom. The Royal Navy maintains a rank of Rear Admiral. Note that the rank of Rear Admiral is quite different from the honorary office Rear Admiral of the United Kingdom. United States. In the United States since 1984, there have been two ranks with the title of Rear Admiral, a 1-star rank, and Rear Admiral, a 2-star rank. Prior to that, a combination of ranks were used. Vietnam. In Vietnam, the equivalent to Rear Admiral is the copyright NRAC or RAC. See also, ranks and insignia of officers of NATO navies, Samuel Eliot Morison, Pulitzer Prize winner and Rear Admiral. References and notes.